Austen, again, you're the 2018 Collegiate National Champion for mountain running. You've got an impressive resume. Obviously, you've had great success in All-American and Distance Medley at University of Arkansas, have run 4 flat in the mile, and have moved up. This is your first mountain race, so talk to us about that and the transition, just what brought you here, and then we'll get into the race.
Yeah, so I've known about mountain running for a while, just seen some friends. Jordan Chavez, who was Mr. Taylor's athlete, I've seen him run, and it was just kind of a cool thing that came at this time of year in July, and I wanted to keep training and do something fun. I don't have cross country in the fall, so I wanted to keep it going and then take my break a little later, and so it was just kind of a fun, different thing to do and an experience, and I knew it would be mentally tough, and it was, and so I definitely made a lot of mental gains today, if anything.
So the race, again, that last K is just, again, it's just brutal. It's just brutal. And there's not really any way to kind of prepare yourself for it other than just being mentally tough. Obviously, you did that. So where did the race really break up, and where did you feel like you felt your best? And then talk to us about actually how you felt on that last 1,000-meter climb.
Yeah, so I went out with the front pack, toward the front pack, and I was actually gaining pretty well on the uphills, which I was surprised, and then the downhills, people were flying past me, and so I was trying to keep up with that, and I actually twisted my ankle a bit around mile 3, and I was like, oh my gosh, here we go, and I was not going to come all the way out here though and drop out, and it's fine, it's just a little sore, but probably mile 2 or 3 is where I felt the best. And then yeah, when just kind of trying to stay in contact with the people around me, I was in the top 10 the whole time, and the top 4 had kind of gone, and I was just trying to stay in contact and make up with the few people in front of me. And when we passed, I believe it was the 5-mile mark, right by where you get on the gondola, we went downhill really quick, and my watch said 6 miles, so I'm like, oh, that must have been the last uphill, and then I'm flying down the hill, and then I turn the corner, and it's the upper walking boss, and oh my gosh, it was so weird too, because you look up and you see the leaders of the race, and they're walking, and everyone's walking ahead of me, and so I'm just trying to survive at that point, and just walking, half running, kind of bear crawling up, and I was just thinking, like, what am I doing? What did I get myself into? And kind of got to the top, and then kind of had like a mini jog in because I was so lactic, but it was crazy. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, there were a lot of points where I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know why I'm doing it. Those signs too, you wish you did more hill work, that kind of got to me. And then there's another one that said this is only a 20% grade, but it was definitely fun. And yeah, the upper walking, never have I seen a finish like that. That was insane for sure.
So you've had obviously great success at short distances. You were All-American in Distance Medley Relay, and have run 2:53 and 4 flat 66 in the mile for the open mile. And you've kind of transitioned to the 5 and 10K, and have run the double at SECs and at Nationals, the last 2 West Region Nationals the last 2 years. So again, we've had lots of people talk about, you know, the intensity of the mountain race and the lactic acid burn. How do you feel, or do you have any comparison with the lactic acid you experience in a fast mile race versus that, again, burn that you get on the mountain? Is there any comparison at all?
I think, yes, it's just drawn out so much on the mountain, obviously, because it's so much longer, but yeah, just not having the ability to really move that quick is pretty crazy, and it's mentally debilitating as well, because you're really lactic in a mile, but most times you're still running pretty fast, and so just the prolonged level of lactic acid is taxing mentally and physically. And yeah, I mean, I've run a quick 10Ks and quick 5Ks, but for the most part, I'm still able to be running fast, and me still being in the race and not even going that fast and having all that pain is crazy for sure.
Yeah. Well, I know for all of us, we're really impressed. What a great day you had to win the Collegiate Championship, but then also to be in the top 9, be 9th here at the U.S. Championship is in your first ever mountain race. Is really that's a rare feat. So we hope to see you more on the trails after you finish your NCAA eligibility, and of course we welcome you to the Collegiate Running Association as a grad student. So we hope to see more of you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.